teammate. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. Now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 19 Lions.
Richardson operating from the pistol. That's the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 9. They go right back to Taylor. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll motion over Pierce. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. Looking middle, and he's got downs. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Ready.
Now Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to...
This is intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Ready.
Daniels starts with a pass. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 34.
I love this play call, Mike. You see it so often. They say after sudden change, take a shot. Now, if you're the defensive side of the ball, you have to be prepared. You know that's what NFL offenses love to do. In this case, they either weren't ready for it or they were unable to stop it. But either way, big pickup here right out of the gate to get this drive started. I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Alert! Go!
Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Hit.
The tight end Ertz in motion. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Ready up.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Let's go.
Throwing now, Daniels. That's going to be caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They get the conversion with a gain of 22. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll have more from Tampa after this. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, when they put the finishing touches on, it's first and goal. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
One more time, it's Robinson. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line. The last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Anthony Gould now to return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score a point. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
Okay, ready? Panther 11, Panther 11.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. They'll motion over Pierce. Throwing on second down, Richardson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Slot man in motion right. From the gun, Richardson. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles! Ready?
They'll run here with Taylor. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Now here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the defense has it. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going. It moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
The tight end, Ertz, in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
Let's go now.
In motion comes Pittman.
Go.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. That's to the left side and taken in by Downs. The Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
Come on.
Here's a run. He slams it in there, and he is in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts will level things out at 7 apiece. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case,
and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
19 strikes. 19 strikes.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. So, 1 touchdown apiece for our 2 teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. And we get you across the state to Orlando. And check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go. Here we go.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
we've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Ready.
On first down, right back to Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Trap 50, trap 50. 2.
Play action. Here's Daniels. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll try to run for it.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Ready. 18. Pioneer. Go.
Now Daniels. Open man downfield is Brown. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now Daniels throwing up. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Ready?
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He's got it inside the 5. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Commanders.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Richardson gonna look to throw. Open man. That's Alec Pierce.
Let's go, let's go.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he's not going to get the 1st down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done.
Ready.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he is going to have a Colt. And he is going to have the Chargers.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And he's trying to turn the corner, but will not do it. Brought down behind the line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Set. Sixty by 6. 60 by 6.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. On play action, Richardson. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Here we go, here we go.
On play action, Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A give for Eckler, running right. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
On the ready. Go.
They'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Cougar 19. Unlock right. Unlock ready.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And this drive is over before it can start. It's swallowed up to force 4th down. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's 4th down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on 4th down.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Here's Seibert now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Commanders will take a 21-7 lead. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Josh Downs now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
On the jump.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Get it. Go.
Here's Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
Liking 18.
Throwing is Richardson. Catch made. That's Woods. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here comes 2nd down.
Come on, come on. Set. Let go.
From the gun, Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Let's go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's going to be caught. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
Here we go.
They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. Yards there, and a 1st down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game.
60 Maverick. Ready.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. This is caught at the 2. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Okay, great. 2, go.
Taylor going to try to pull his way in. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession. So they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts draw closer here. It's 21-17. to 14. The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets to go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Taking off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Get it. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Daniels. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Taking the ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Good work to get the 1st down, and Greg, maybe good fortune that they're able to keep possession after the fumble.
And I know where his mind is, Mike. He's so focused on getting that 1st down, which he does a great job getting, but it can't come at the expense of protecting the ball. Now, in this case, he's very fortunate. He loses the ball, but it ends up going out of bounds.
Trying to get here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal.
Let's go.
Here we go. One final play. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Commanders. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often.